Good morning, my dear friends. Monday morning, and one of you requested an eyebrow tutorial, so I thought I'd do that with some makeup and then a hair cutting, which I trimmed a little bit. I still have a lot more. I washed it and conditioned it really good and put a lot of coconut oil on it, and it really helped. And my roots were out about this much, and I did not feel like coloring my hair. I used this. I don't know if you've ever used this before. I used to use this all the time when I used to dye my hair blonde when I was young and I didn't have gray hair, and it would get too grassy blonde. This stuff is Rue Rinse. I never knew they still sold it anymore, but they carry it on Amazon. I think it was like $9 or $11, and I got the one called Frivolous Fawn, and you just squirt it. You pull the lid up. Right now the lid's down. You just pull the lid up, and it squirts out. You rub it into your roots. My hair was about that gray, and I thought I was just too tired to color my hair. I just thought I'd show you that so you can get that. So many times when you don't feel like putting peroxide and coloring your hair, you can do it forever. You do the next shampoo, you put it back in again. Sometimes it lasts 2 and 3 shampoos. My vanity so full won't fit on my vanity. I was like covering off the edge. Anyway, today I wanted to show you a couple things. I'm going to do the eyebrows first. And I want to show you some of this. I have all the sweetest subscribers anyone on this earth could ask for, especially in their later years of life. I get nothing but, you don't have to do that, nice remarks from so many of you. I mean, everyone has just like every one of you don't realize it, but you're just so full of the Holy Spirit. You're really good people. Patricia has been sending me through the years, the year and a half that I've been on YouTube, or a little over. She's been sending me all kinds of stuff, make skincare, and so is Adina. She's also sent me a lot of stuff, and beautiful cards. Patricia sent me this Gucci, and these are makeup testers. So I'm not going to be able ever to afford these, but we're going to try this. I think the number 2 here. I'll read the number out before I put it on, but I just thought you might want to see that. And then she got me another thing that was not a tester. It's beautiful. And I want to show you that. And I'll do the eyebrows first, and then we'll put on the makeup. I had the eyebrows in my hands. I don't know what I did with them. And I want to show you this beautiful outfit. I'll do it in a little, one of those 1-minute shorts. But this outfit is so beautiful. It's awfully low cut. And I never realized it's a crop top. I have a tummy. At 70 years old, I'm not showing my tummy. But I got the pants pulled up really high, but it was only $19. It's really very, very sexy looking. I mean, it's long sleeve and decent, but if you didn't have a tummy, I got a large, extra large would have been much better. For my eyebrows, I like to brush them down a little because when I was young, I used to have big, bushy eyebrows. Always remember what kind of eyebrows you had when you were young, because that's kind of the same shape you should stay with, what God made you with, the God-given eyebrow. And He always made mine very thick. I used to think I was a unibrow at one point, but as you can see now, there's hardly anything to them. But I'm going to fill them in with little hair-like strokes after I brush them down. It's just a cheap e.l.f. pencil. But I like to make it like a V right about here. Not too much, or it'll make you look really mean. Over the top. And then instead of making it real thin, like in my day, we thinned this out real thin, so we had a real big arch. That doesn't go so much nowadays. When you get older, that real great big pointed arch makes you just look mean. And the end is always horrible to do. That's with the pencil. I gotta hurry this up some, so don't take up so much of your time. I know you have things to do, go snoring. I know you have things to do too. I haven't done anything since I made my last video. They're not feeling too well. Doctor's going to call me tomorrow. My blood work's back. It's not good with the kidneys and a bunch of other things. They look a little bit mean there already. Don't mind my eyes. I decided to line my eyes. You know how I always do the inner part? Well, this time I did the inner part with the MAC in the jar. No, this is Inglot fluid eyeliner. It's in a jar, the kind that's in a jar. I stuck an eye pencil in it to make it a thinner point, and it just went all over my contacts, so I'm a little blurred. We'll brush that up. Look natural. I'm going to go over it a little bit with this. This thing's divine. I don't think you can beat any of these things. These drugstore prices are wonderful. The NYX felt tip pen eyebrow pencil. Pull them in a little bit. And if you want, you can always use the brow freeze, any kind of freeze you have, or any kind of, doesn't have to be anything expensive. This is Anastasia. Something my daughter, bless her heart. She's the one with relapsing polychromitis. She gets out less than that. Well, she has to go to doctors all the time. Orders things for me. She gets me the nicest things. And my birthday's coming up. I dread that poor child will spend so much money on me. She doesn't get out to the store, so she does everything through QVC generally. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Gucci makeup. My first time too. I'm just going to open this thing up. That Patricia Younger sent me. I want to put her card up. She's in Texas. She is in Port Isabel, Texas. And she's the venue manager for the weddings at the Queen Isabel Inn. I'm going to try to link this somehow. This girl sends me so many nice things. Her and her mother go shopping, and she brings back things for me. I mean, what a blessed soul. Let's try this as the number 2. In case you're ever out to buy Gucci liquid makeup, this will be the 220W. I don't want to use it. I want to save it for a special occasion, which is my case, going to the doctor's. I didn't make it. I didn't use any primer. Not primer anymore. It's a little pale, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm always a 3. There is a 3 here, but it looks so dark. Look how well that stuff's spreading out with just my hand. Sorry if I'm not looking at you and looking at that mirror in front of me. My hands still have the Inglot eyeliner on them. That was a stupid stunt to do my inner rims with that, because I know you don't like me lifting up my eyeballs and doing it. It's kind of scary looking, so I thought, well, I'll do it off camera. And the mascara, that was all I did off camera. Got all over my hands. This is really, really nice makeup. Woo! Woo! I don't want to ask for this. Look at that thing spread out. And I haven't even used a brush. Don't like to get near my wrinkled area much. That's a bad idea. Try to put it everywhere but your wrinkled area. You say, I want to airtight this thing. This one's a little pale. I bet you I was the 3. I usually am. I have an olive undertone to my skin. And my Alexa went off. Probably another tornado warning, or not a warning, but we've been having a lot of tornado watches in southern Maryland. I'm so afraid we're going to get a real tornado. I'm a city person. I'm not used to this. Let's push this in with a brush. Brush has been dabbed with this Wonderful stuff. Diabla. Oh, I like to put this on everything, no matter what makeup you have. You spread, if you don't have that expensive one, because I wouldn't have that expensive one either if it hadn't came when my children were giving me those boxes. Each of my kids were sending me those boxes for a month. And that's how I got that. That came as a sample. I'm in love with that, but you can use Morphe setting spray, any kind of setting spray you have, because they're all water and minerals in them, and that's all you need. Where you've got wrinkles, like me, just tap easily. I'm fine, but didn't really put any concealer on. That makeup was, whoo, that was divine. No wonder that's Gucci. I bet you that's made in Italy, too. Didn't look at where it was made. Take me a minute, because you know they check their ingredients well. In Italy, I'm the finest. Oh my goodness. That, oh, some wonderful, wonderful makeup. That was the 2OW. Yeah, this one. Little testers of it. Oh, this writing's so small. It'll be holding on for a year for me trying to see where this was made. I could have used the 330 medium melon. That sounded more like me. Distributed through New York. Quite seen where it's made. Gucci's generally may not make their products here though, and they may. Oh, that was, whoa! I want that. And naturally, we're going to top it off with the Queen of Queens, the Gucci bronzer. You could use this thing as a face powder, anything. It is just, I want to take this to my grave with me. I told the kids, bury some of this stuff with me. Really, I want my daughters to take everything. I was going to use the Gucci brush that came with it. This thing just blends in, no matter what your skin tone is. This thing is heaven. We live on a major highway. We're real far set back, maybe an acre back at least. And the other acres in the backyard. But people that are up front on the highway, they've had nothing but cars come through their house. We had a horrific accident here right after my son and I had moved in here. And I videotaped it because I didn't know it was going to end up a fatality. I had no idea. My son was rushing out to help the people. I'm afraid to even say what it is because it was so horrific. It made every news channel and was right in front of my house. We were trying to stretch our hose out to it. It wouldn't happen. Hose wasn't that long because, like I said, this is almost 2 acres. And the hose would not extend out to the car. I'd gone over the ramp. You can actually hear young people talking. And I don't know. Every so often, a whole group of cars pulls up, and puts crosses up for them. And I never want to tell any of them that I have the tape. I didn't know it would end in a fatality. I just thought it was a horrific car crash. It wasn't even a car that hit another car. We have cliffs. You can't see, but some of them don't even have the bars up. And the bars were up, but then the bars dropped. And they just, like I said, we don't have a sidewalk out front. And this is not modern. This is Amish territory, basically. So we don't have lights, or you can't go for a walk unless you like to be hit by a tractor trailer. That stuff is the bomb, too. So next I'm going to save the best for last. Well, I was going to give you a little sample, but we'll go ahead and, what have I got left to put on? I'm not really crazy about rouge, but I guess we'll put a little bit of rouge on. You know, I always go for the cheap CoverGirl rouge. They make the same colors. You pick your colors as the Christian Dior's and everything else. Add myself a little bit of color up here. I actually should start wearing it. I mean, how much older can I get? I might as well. Why am I going to wait till I'm 90 to wear rouge? A little bit of myself feel a little bit better. Burberry. The doctor's going to call tomorrow. I know it's not going to be good. Never is. Okay, let's go back to our Dior, which I told you was on sale for $29.99. So I went to link it. They found out. I put it up, I guess, even though I'm not an Amazon affiliate. Judy told me how to do it, and I still can't figure it out. It wouldn't work for me. She said, go to the website. I did, and it was like 50 different websites. They wanted your phone number and stuff, so I didn't know what to do, so I just left it. So these are not affiliated links, so don't feel like you have to buy anything, but this was $29.99. Since they sold so much of it, they moved the price up to $39.99. We're going to take this brown Dior, like you pitching into right and left. And we're not going to go down on our hood. We're going to go on our hooded lids. I always have a problem with that. I don't want to extend this black. So startling. It came out so black from that inglot jar. I want it to look a little bit more natural. Still swanky and use the newer brush that came with it. So I have millions of other brushes to choose from. I just choose to use Christian Dior. It's going to be my ritzy day. Tail in here. These have, do you notice there is no fallout? I have not been tapping the brush or anything. So I guess they say you get what you pay for. Well, now they moved, it was $29.95 and now they moved it up to $39.95. But I'll still put the link down for it if you want me to. I like to put a little bit of something under my eyes. Let's try mixing these two. Orange. Brown's awful dark. Try the orange in there. I mean, the brushes they give you, if they're Christian Dior or Gucci, they have to be nice brushes anyway. Why can't we use their brushes? They don't look as fancy. We're going to have to put a little bit of this darker orange. Let's see. Really have to blend that a little bit with a blending brush. This is a square blending brush. This isn't really the nicest. This mostly removes. You know that, I don't think I left that out to use. That Milani that I couldn't afford the MAC Gold Dust face powder. And I got the Milani instead. Daggone if that thing wasn't just as good. I swear it was. Let me see if I make sure I didn't leave it. Oh, I bought the best hair clips. I can't wait to show you that. Yeah, this one is a totally different case. You go. I hope that's you. Okay, but it's a baked bronze, but it puts a little glimmer to your face. Put it on with a wider brush. Not a lot of glimmer, because we don't want to get those wrinkles glowing. Nope, don't want that to happen. It's really nice. It's really, you see nothing happening. Very similar to, I can't say it's Gucci, but it isn't. I'm going to show you these things. I had One just fell off. I had them on my hair all morning, and I'll do a tutorial on them for you. Put your hair in a bun. I don't know if you remember back in my days, we used to have a clip that would hold it. Now they have, you put your hair in a bun. The other night, I wound my hair all up and wound it and wound it and wound it, and then clipped it in the back with this. And then clipped it together, but it's not neat. But I'll show you how I did it. I'll wear it that way when I model this outfit. If I can keep it down. Crop top. Okay, so now we're going for the gold. We're going to line our lips with mahogany. Down here a little bit. And then just bring the two peaks together. And those people who have had Botox, no, I don't think Botox is for your lips, lip injections, they have filling it crossover right here. Square off the bottom. But I'm trying to square off wrinkles. They don't have that problem. Hey, I've always had crooked lips. Mahogany, my favorite lip pencil, other than the Max. The Max, the cork in the world on the main thing Patricia got me. Gucci lipstick. I have one more thing I want to put on too. Before I put this on. I forgot. I wanted to put on the inner part because this is very deep set, and a lot of you have deep set eyes with the hooded. And this is just L'Oreal. Uh, I'd love to get it into, see how sunk back my eye is? Into that crease to kind of bring it forward. But it's a cream. It has a hyaluronic look to it. It's called Liquid Brilliant Eyes Liquid White. I don't know who makes it. I got it off Amazon. It was $7. Blended very well. That's it. Pretty. It's liquid and it'll dry, and you can put cake after cake after cake of it up there. If you want it to really be a bright white, like you're going out for the evening, but here comes the jewel. Look at this. I cannot believe she bought me this and gave me all these. Can you see the rhinestones in there? Dark, but it's beautiful. Color. It's Gucci. It really make you feel swanky. You're going anywhere, unlike me. Public. Hope you can see it fine. I think that's it for the day. I'll trim my hair next one, and then I'll make a little 1 minute of this outfit. Very well might go back. No. It's exactly the same tan one that I had, and I sent that one back because I thought it was too tight. But this one is extremely low cut. Not that big down there, but the pants, you have to pull them up to your chest to get them to cover these crossover. I'll show you in the video. I'll try to make it look nice because that's a 70-year-old. I'll be 75 next month. We need to fix up a little bit. Our insides feels like heck. We're going to make our outsides look great. And I'll cut this hair a little bit for you in the next video because it definitely needs some trimming and some shaping it up forward in the front. God bless you for watching so far. And I'll link everything that I used. I could spray my face a little bit with this. That beautiful liquid makeup and powder in and lipstick. God bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, my dear friends. You don't know how much you've changed my life. You probably never know. I was afraid to even leave a comment in the past. Love you all. Bye. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.